You are fucking smoking something. I mean, you tell me. I mean, this fucking guy can't even get off a bicycle. He needs fucking training wheels.
I was saying it the other day. In my opinion, Biden's a loser. That's just what I'm gonna say. He's a loser. You know what I mean? You get around somewhere like, nah, I ain't hanging. That dude a loser, bro. He losing. He's losing. He's losing. And it ain't even the competition thing. He's losing as a leader. But at the same time, you know how we both are politically. I don't like none of them. I have not liked a president in my conscious political thought process yet of my whole fucking life. I've not liked any of them. You know what I mean? I feel like the standard should be held a little higher as well. And with this shit that we got right now, it's bad, bro. I couldn't even work at fucking Walmart as the manager and do some of the shit he's done on national TV. For real, bro. I couldn't. You know what I mean? They held us to higher standards in fucking boot camp.
And he's been a career politician his whole life, man. What has he done, man? He's done nothing. So, you know, and I don't really want to get too political. I'm just saying it's like you literally can't say anything about it. You know, but look, this is something that you can relate to. The fucking NBA and the WNBA. Okay?
The NBA and the WNBA. Yeah. What the fuck? Come on, B.
So the WNBA was complaining. Some of the women were complaining because I guess they don't make as much money as fucking LeBron James, right?
Right.
Okay, nobody watches. Listen, this is the fact. Ferb, nobody watches the fucking WNBA. Nobody. Who the fuck watches it? As a matter of fact, you know that they've never made a profit? The NBA sustains the WNBA. They sustain it. It's never made money. They can't dunk. Why is that? Because they're not as strong as men. If you're a basketball guy, you want to see the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
That's why you watch the NBA, right?
That's why.
Do you watch the WNBA?
I do not watch the WNBA.
Why?
I'm not interested in it.
Why?
Because I just don't like it. I don't like the status of it. I'm gonna keep it real. I like the NBA. They bring in money. They bring in people that want to go there. That's going to network down on that floor. The NBA has, they're more scrutinized. They got more responsibility. And I'm not saying the WNBA doesn't, but it's more. That's what I want. I want that. I want that that has influence, that has leadership in the sports community.
But it's just more exciting though, for
it is more exciting, the actual sport.
And it's the most competitive. Like when you go see professional athletes, you're seeing the very, very best. That's why you're paying to see those type of people, right? You can't compare the WNBA to the NBA. You know that there were a bunch of 14-year-old kids that played the U.S. women's soccer team. You know, they're the best in the world. They won two World Cups? Yeah. They beat them, Ferb.
When was this?
This was about a couple of years ago.
I ain't hear about that one. That's true?
13.
Who was on there? Hope Solo and them?
13, bro.
13-year-olds was beating the best women's soccer team in the world.
That's a fact. I'm not bullshitting. That's a fact.
So that's terrible.
You're telling me, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're telling me something that isn't. Men and women are completely different. We're totally different. If it was the same, there would only be one.
But it sounds like every time, and I'm just, being devil's advocate, So what about those people that's like, every time you say men and women are different, you talking about what men are better than? Do you think women are better in ways?
Wow, I mean, women raise our children. That's the most important thing that you can have in society is the women raise our children. Women bear our children, right? Women create our families. I can't think of anything more important that in society than a woman. Like I said, we built this world. Right?
Yeah.
We built this world, but it would be nothing without a woman. I mean, like I said, I'm the biggest fan of women. I love the ladies. I love women. I love, just like you, I love feminine energy. So, I'm just saying there's differences.
Do you agree that women are the most valuable, not their sex, but women as a whole is the most valuable thing in the world?
Women are brilliant. Women are brilliant when it comes to business. I already said, my ex-wife is my business partner.
Yep.
If I have a question about anything, I go to her all the time. Incredibly savvy, knows a lot about everything. She knows a lot about this business, things about this business that I don't know.
I know.
And I started this business.
Right.
I developed this business into what it is today, but listen, if you have a wife, she helps you with your business, right?
Dog. If it wasn't for my wife, bro, I'd probably lose my motherfucking head.
All right, guys, so there you go.
I'll probably lose my motherfucking head. So there you go.
Just to make sure, for all the women out there that think that I'm a misogynist or that I hate women, that couldn't be further from the truth. I love women. I just want to point out that there are differences in between men and women. Like I said, if you're 21 years old and you're smoking hot, you're going to get into the club for free. You're not going to have to buy drinks. And hell, if you find a guy...
But what about them girls that don't go to the club, dog?
What about the girls that don't go to the club?
What if they are of that status? What if they can go pay for it and they can take care of whoever the fuck they want? What if they... Women, men, whatever. They got their own yacht. They got their own Corvette. They went to school. They did all that. What's the problem with that, P?
There's not a problem with that at all. The problem with that is, like, they're most likely going to want something. If they're already bosses, well, they're going to want a super boss.
They're going to want a super boss.
Because a woman can say all day long that, oh, well, I'll take care of them. She'll take care of them for a certain time. But after that, she's like, bro, like, you got to make shit happen.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
And you was married for 28 years. I've been married going on 10. I know what you mean. Like, it doesn't mean everything always gonna be perfect because you're the leader.
Exactly.
But at the same time, we ain't sitting down on our ass for long. Even if we go down, it's like, nah, I gotta get the fuck up. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. There's a leadership responsibility. You know what I mean? There's a responsibility with that shit.
And I'm
gonna just say something. You said something about Oprah earlier. You said no dude want to marry Oprah. What if Oprah don't want to marry no dude because they ain't boss enough for her? What if that's the case?
But she don't want to marry nobody.
Right. I fuck with Oprah now.
Right.
I fuck with Oprah.
But she don't. But look at Oprah too.
She ain't got no kids. Do you think so you definitely think the point of life is to have kids?
That's exactly the point of life. You want to procreate.
Yep.
That's what as men, that's what we're designed to do. You know, it's the same thing. It's like, imagine.
What if the woman got the kids, the man is gone. Is she still good? Now can she go boss up?
I mean, she better boss up.
She got to take care of them kids.
She's got to take care of them kids. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot harder for her to find a man that's going to accept those kids because all I'm pointing out is reality. It's like, I didn't make the rules. I just play by them.
Right.
A guy that makes a lot of money isn't looking for a woman that already has kids. That's all I'm saying, man. But women get in their feelings about it like I'm speaking something terrible.
What women are you talking about? When the last time you talked to a woman about this stuff? Do I need to get some women on this show?
I think we definitely need to get some women, but I will put money, the right woman, an attractive woman, right, will tell you the same thing that I'm telling you because they know how.
Why she got to be attractive?
Listen, the saying goes, you know why guys don't like ugly women?
What?
Because they're fucking ugly, that's why. Right? I mean, come on.
Hey, what about the whole quote, beauty is in the eye of the beholder? With some dudes like what they like.
Okay, so a guy that is not good with women, he'll say that all day long, but you fucking give him a Lambo and $1 million, and he's going to be looking for hot women. I mean, that's just a fact. Right? I mean, they all say that. I mean, look, the proof is in the pudding, Furb. I like beautiful women. I am who I am. I've done what I've done, okay? I could have all the money in the world and be terrible with women, too. There's plenty of guys they're fucking got all kinds of money and they're terrible with women. They're fucking terrible with women, right? So it's not just about having money, bro. You gotta have the personality. You gotta have the mouthpiece. You gotta be able to know how to dress. You gotta be fucking confident. When you take a woman out, she's gotta know that you're the leader. She's gotta know that I got it taken care of, right? She has to know that. If not, she's not gonna
she ain't gonna respect you.
And she's not gonna be turned on by that, Furb. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's why men...
So you basically trying to give dudes game.
I think I'm trying...
Is that the purpose of for the old breed?
For the old breed is create... I'm trying to help these young men out there. I'm trying to help these young men out there, and I just want to tell them that what I've said to you before. Don't chase women. Chase excellence. If you're a plumber, start a fucking plumbing company. If you work in landscaping, start a landscaping company. You know? Work on being excellent. Want to adjust that?
Yeah.
So, that's my point, man. Is I'm just trying to give these guys some tips. All these guys that are like, you know, guys don't like nice guys. Why is it that all women always talk about women like bad boys? Women like bad boys because bad boys will call women out on their bullshit. A nice guy will be like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. No, honey, whatever you want." Like, who wants that kind of a man? That's not a man. you have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and be like, no,
That's assertive.
I don't like it, and I don't like your attitude, and I think that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be a man. You can't be a simp. You can't be a guy that's just like, oh yes, honey, whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, she's not gonna respect you, and she's definitely not gonna want to keep you. You know, she's gonna maybe use you, right? She'll maybe take all your money and then she'll fucking leave because she doesn't respect you. That's why I'm saying, if a woman truly admires and respects you, it's disgusting for her to be with other men. That's how women think. That's how most women think. Now, is it all? There's always going to be a woman that's going to be like, oh no, I have random sex and I don't care. I'm like, yeah, great. Well, I don't want to be with that woman, right? Who always talks about this thing? What is it? A master key that opens many locks is a master key, right?
Right.
But a lock that opens with any key is just a shitty lock, right?
Right.
Just a shitty lock.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. I agree with that.
And men that are good with women are respected. Why are they respected? Because it's hard to get women.
Right. Because
it's work. You gotta put in work.
You gotta cut the key. You gotta make sure the key goes in smooth. You gotta maintain the key.
Yeah.
That key can't chip just a little bit. And I guess that key being good and still opening that lock is that respect.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If any key can get in there, then it's not a lock at all. It's not a lock at all.
What the fuck?
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's why women can't see the difference between a woman that sleeps so.
But when you say women, you ain't talking about. Is there women out there that are these women that you're talking about that would help the relationship and make us grow together?
I think definitely, but that's how men know they've got a good woman. Imagine you meet a woman, she gets up in the morning, she makes you coffee and makes your bed. You're like, man, that's a good woman right there. That's a good woman, right?
So making the bed is a good woman?
I'm saying it's a woman that's adding value to you. That's all I'm saying. She's adding value to you. It's like, listen, okay, we went out to eat. I paid for the food. I picked you up. Whatever. I did whatever. I got us a nice room or wherever. That's just feminine energy. That's it. I'm not being a sexist pig. I mean, what's wrong with a woman getting a coffee for her man? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a woman making the bed for a man? What's wrong with that? Is there something negative about it? Like some women are like, well, I wouldn't do that. Well, then you're not going to get a man then. You're not going to keep a man. Because you're not adding any value at all. See, some women think they just have to be hot. It's like, no, be more than
I say this a lot, and excuse my language, I say this a lot, like, pussy has no value to me, like, at all. At all, like whatsoever. It's like if I just want to feel, if I want to get off, I can go get off by myself. It's also what you're bringing. It's not even also, it's what you're bringing. That other shit is, you know what I mean, it can be figured out. But it's what the fuck you're bringing, you know what I mean? And I say that for me with my wife. She excellent, you know what I mean? Me and you got a lot of the same values. And I can say me and my wife, we work very well together. We got some of the same thought processes. But at the same time, in this society,